All right, y'all ready to become unguardable? I got 3 ways for you to become unguardable with these 3 things. All right, first, and this is not like a hezzy or anything like that. It's just a small little detail that you can add to any move to make you unguardable. First thing we're gonna do is talk about adding steps into your moves. All right, really just one simple step. As I go to do any move, right? Let's just say I want to do a crossover. Instead of always going here like this and hezzying and doing like this, just take one step, one hard step, right? So I might be here setting them up here, dribbling, right? Active live dribble, and I take a hard step just to see what they do. That one step right there adds so much, way more dimensions to your game, right? One person that does it well is James Harden. He's sitting here, he's waiting, he's here. Right there, just that subtle movement of that one hard step is gonna get the defense to move. All right, you're playing off of their emotion and just the human nature of, like, as soon as something happens, you gotta react. So with that one move, right, I got my defender right here, cross the trash can up, right? I'm here, boom, one step, just to get him to move. I just want to jab at him, one hard step, right? Now, after we get him with that one, we're going to take that one step and we're going to place it somewhere else. So let's place it in between 2 moves, right? So now I got a between cross, right? So instead of just coming down here, 1, 2, right? The normal, you know, the UTEP 2-step with Timmy Hardaway, right? Instead of doing that, let's add a step after the between. It's all right. So once we go tween here, boom, step cross. Just adding that one step changes that move. So now instead of always going here, boom, boom, now part 2, 1, 2, I got a whole different move now, just by adding that one step. And you can do that with anything. I can go here, in and out, step, cross. Just adding that step. I come down, I can hezzy, here, step, cross. Whatever you want to do, whatever, add that step and take it and place it before your moves, after your moves, right? Change the way that you do things. Always, it's always going to help. And it just makes things, it just adds another dimension to your game, because now, as they're looking to time you up, they really can't. And then once they get used to the step, just take it out. So now you're playing with how they defend you, right? Using those angles, attacking their hips to get downhill changes everything. All right, so that's one thing. Part 2, we got the step down. We're gonna add dropping the basketball into the other hand before any move that you do. It's gonna change how they guard you. So as soon as you come down, right, if you're on defense, somebody's always starting their moves with the right hand, you start to pick up on that. Oh, he's very comfortable starting everything with the right to get to his left, or vice versa. Or he likes to set things up a certain way. When you add the drop, it's going to change how you manipulate, how they see you, and there's no time to really react. So as I'm dribbling down, instead of always setting up everything with my right or with my left, I might come down with my right, and right before I do a move, I drop, and then I get into it, and it just changes how they view, what they're doing. Because they're already set. Yo, he's coming down with his right, and at the last second, I'm going to drop, and now I get into my move. And it just changes where the angles that you're going to create different angles, because as soon as you drop here, he's now defending you as the ball's in your left hand. But he was just defending you as a right, so it's really quick. It's just a quick switch. So once I go here, now he has to change how he's guarding me. So then I get into my move, and now only thing I'm trying to do is create that advantage to get downhill to score. You can change the angle at which you add the drop as well. So I might come down this way, I might drop here, and now I can get just that little bit of a change of an angle. All right, and I'm on the right side of the floor, and I'm gonna drop it to my left. So now it's just opening up the floor a little bit more, because now I'm gonna take this angle here, I'm creating different angles. So instead of me dribbling here and looking straight at him, and I can go this way or that way, once I drop, and change here, now my angle is different. So now he has to guard me a different way. So now I'm gonna open up. I'm trying to open the floor up a little bit. So once I drop here, now I might have to go this way, or I can turn down this way. It's just opening up and giving yourself a little bit more space to work with, all right? So start adding that drop before you do your moves, all right? And the last thing is changing levels, all right? Y'all heard me? It's levels to this. It's always been levels. We can't be sitting here always too high, too low. No, we gotta get low sometimes, then we gotta, you know, change levels, get to the top floor. So right, when I'm doing my moves, any moves that I'm doing, instead of always being at here, at this level, we gotta be able to get low on our moves and excel, and get by guys, all right? So as soon as I come down, so I'm up high, and then once I go to attack, I'm gonna change and get low. Just that little bit is gonna change how you decide, because it's gonna create the angles you take to get to the rim or to get by people is the easiest way to get to the rim. And when you're doing these different things and different moves, only thing you're trying to do is create a different angle and create the angle you want, all right? And the angle could go, just changing your driving angle from going here to being able to create something to go here is a monumental. It's a completely different move, because now if I take my step here, my next step is probably gonna be here. And now the only way to get to the rim, I have to banana clip it's like a banana, I'm going all the way out here. And you can't, because help is right here. So if you open up and take the right angle here, and I get into here, and look, I'm already changing levels, all right? A lot of y'all are trying to get by people doing this. That ain't gonna work. It never will. You gotta change levels, change angles. And that's why we say attack the hip and not this hip. If he's playing me this way and I wanna go right, I gotta attack this inside hip here. So if he's face guarding me, or not face guarding me, if he's angling his body to get me to go baseline, because most coaches teach force baseline. So as I'm going, instead of me going here, I'm gonna take a sharp angle after I do my move. So I get in, boom, I'm low, and I'm taking my angle here, right into his hip. And then you don't let up. Put him in jail. A lot of times you go here, you take this wide angle, and the only thing they're gonna do is meet you. And then they got help back there. We gotta not worry about this guy so much. We gotta get him out the way quick and early. So I go here, I get in, I change my angle, I get low here, and I'm attacking his hip. Once I attack that hip, I'm keeping him here in jail. Now look, I got a man in the corner, right? That's my shooter. His man either has to come aggressively to help. If he does, I got my shooter. As soon as I get downhill, now the big has to make a decision. If he don't, I got a layup. If he does, I got the drop off. And now it's showtime. We throwing lobs all day. Change the level you take to create that angle that you want. All right, so remember, we got the drop, we got the step, and change levels. Add all of those things together as well. All right, we getting low. I might get here, I might drop, boom, boom, and I'm low, and I'm getting here, all right? Add everything together, start getting creative. Put things together that you just work on stuff. You gotta be able to just think about things that fit you, all right? If I'm a little bit quicker, I'm using that step. If I'm a little bit slower, I might have to drop and really be really great at using angles and using the step. Like you gotta be able to figure out what makes the most sense for you. You big and strong, figure out what works, all right? But this is something that will work. Adding those little damn it. Trying to use big words out here like I'm T.I. All right. Using these moves, right, in the small nope, not even gonna do it no more. All right, I'm using these small moves, right, and adding those small little details makes you a hard to guard. And that's all we want. We want people to be tough to guard. All right, so add those three things to your moves. Believe Basketball with Coach G. Anything else, leave it in the comments. Let me know. We out.